Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanaya, and if you're old here, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then welcome back. And yeah, so today's video is going to be another story time. This is my second story time that I've done on this channel, and yeah, so I just thought that I should do like a surgery story time about like the time I had to get like jaw surgery, and that's why I'm wearing this shirt, Clark Holmes. The back of it says Clark Holmes. The front of it just has like their little logo or whatever, and so yeah. So I just want to start off by saying, whatever kind of surgery you decide to get, it doesn't change who you are. You're still the same person. You're still beautiful or handsome or whatever. You're still you. So don't think just because, oh, I have to get this surgery or that surgery, you're gonna be looked at different. People are gonna like let's say like you. That's not the case. So let's get right into the video. So first off, how I had to get jaw surgery was because I've been to two orthodontists in my lifetime. One orthodontist I went to was in the 5th grade when my teeth weren't always as straight like they are now. They weren't always perfect, so I had to wear like a thumbtack retainer, whatever you want to call it. I had to wear one of those, and that didn't work. So I stopped going to that orthodontist. Then I switched to. Then I never went to an orthodontist like for a while, and then like my 8th grade. Yeah, my 8th grade year, I went to the orthodontist that I'm going to now, which is Dr. Savage. Dr. Savage's Great Smiles, which they are amazing, okay? Because like they helped me through this whole journey, and Clark Holmes did too, but they helped me through this whole entire journey. Like I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for them. So yeah, so I just want to thank I just want to thank my mom, my dad, and everybody who helped me with this process. So next, like the next thing that kind of helped before I even got braces. Let's like backtrack like a couple months, like way back before I even got braces. I was about to go into my 9th grade year as a freshman in high school, and I was kind of like really kind of nervous about like the thought of getting braces, because this was the summer of the summer of me going into 9th grade. So I was kind of nervous about getting braces because I was also at that time doing marching band, and so I was really nervous about what people would think. I was very what's the word? I was very insecure with myself. I didn't know like how people would think, because I didn't know if my friends would like my braces or like if they would still talk to me. But like, you know how like sometimes like you go somewhere and like kind of want to put your hand over your mouth. That's kind of like some of the days that like I wanted to do. I wanted to do that so bad because like I thought that nobody would would like me, and so it was about like the 2nd week of school, and everybody kind of like got used to me having braces. But then it was like this one girl, she kind of like, she didn't know I had braces. She was like, "Whoa, tonight you have braces?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, so then the school year went on, and I go to like my orthodontist every whatever, like how whatever days I like each month or each other month or whatever, and I start going to my orthodontist, and then they start talking about me having to get jaw surgery, and my face just was like I was like shocked. I was very scared because one, my mom had braces, but she didn't have to have jaw surgery. So I didn't know like what to think. I didn't know who to like talk to or anything about like this. And so I did talk. I mean, I did talk to like I did tell like a few of my friends that I was gonna have to get jaw surgery. So um, so now it's like the point to where we're almost like uh trying like and then I had to get my wisdom teeth out before I can get the jaw surgery. So it's like Christmas break or whatever, and I go to like Clark Holmes because they took my wisdom teeth out. So I go to Clark Holmes and they take my wisdom teeth out, and like I would say like the next day I was able to eat a hamburger. Well, little did I know that would be the last time. Um, I'm that would be probably like the last good time that I would probably be able to eat like a hamburger, because when I had my jaw surgery this summer, I I was not able to eat anything. So yeah, so like the okay, so I had to wake up like my surgery was like I had to be there at the hospital at Grandview Medical Center. I had to be there at I think it was like 5. I don't know, but I had to be there pretty early, so I had to wake up pretty early. And if you know me, I am not a morning person at all. So I just did not like waking up that early or whatever. And so I did wake up early. I did like and it was very cold in the hospital, so I was just very ugh. I was just very cold. And then I had to do the normal where they take like your samples or whatever. And like I hate needles, okay? So this would also be like the first time that I could remember um me getting an IV. So like they couldn't stick it in like my vein because like I had no veins, so they couldn't stick it in my forearm. I think that's what it's called. So they had to stick it in my arm, and I I hate needles. Like I to this day, I still hate needles. As a little kid, I hated needles then, and now I hate needles. I'm probably gonna hate needles for the rest of my life. I've never met a person in my life that absolutely loves needles, unless you're a you know, then I just hate needles. Okay, so they stuck me in the arm, and about like 2 or 3 minutes later, the about 2 or 3 minutes later, the people that are gonna be like with back there with me during my surgery, they came in the room and they talked to me and they asked me if I had any questions. And so they had to stick like tubes up my nose. And so they gave me like this like mist, like the mist spray that they have to stick up your nose. That was disgusting. It's not it was not very good. So they stuck the tubes up my nose, which I don't know how they got them up my nose, because I was knocked out, man. I was drugged up. I don't want to say drugged up, but like I was out of it. Like And the thing back when I had my wisdom teeth pulled, I was out of it then, but I wasn't that out of it. I still could communicate, but I was out of it when I had my jaw surgery. So I get back, like they take me back to the room when I'm unconscious. Like I couldn't see anything. I didn't know what was going on. So they take me back to the room, and then I about like I think the surgery takes about like 2 to 3 hours. I don't know, but after my surgery's over, the lady is back there trying to wake me up, and I'm like in and out of it. Like I'm just like, and then like she's calling my name, and I don't hear her, so I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Okay, so then finally I wake up, and then like she takes me to my parents, and here's the funny part. Okay, so like my grandparents are here, so they they're in the room with me. It's like a big room, and so they're in the room with me. And keep in mind, I was supposed to go to vacation Bible school, but I only went for like 2 days, and because like the lady used to work with my mom, so the lady knew I wasn't gonna be there for the rest of the day, and she came and visited me, and she came and gave me a balloon and stuff, but before any of that happened, I was in the room with my mom, my dad, my grandmother, and my granddad. So I was in the room with my grandparents and my parents. And like the nurses that would be taking care of me throughout like the time I was there, cause I had to spend the night, and so when I get in the room, I'm still like kind of medicated, so I get in the room, and like all of a sudden I thought that I saw a spider. So I couldn't speak, so I like grab a piece of a pen, and then I start writing. There is a spider on a piece of paper, and like I didn't write it, but like I showed my parents, and then they start laughing at me, and then they start looking around, and I'm just like, well, I thought I saw a spider. So they're all just laughing at me, and then like when it came time for me to like eat and stuff, I had to drink liquids. I couldn't eat like food yet, so I had to drink liquids, and they gave me like this milkshake, and it was very nasty. It was called Ensure. It was just nasty. I'm not into drinking protein shakes, so it was just ugh. Then it came to like to where I had to get my medicine in my IV. That just hurts, okay? Needles all around like hurt, okay? So and then it came to like the last day, the next day, where I would be leaving. So like they gave me a steroid shot, and then like they just like sticking me with needles for some reason. So yeah, I took the steroid shot, and then I was finally discharged, and I was ready to go home. So when I get home, my parents and my grandparents are staying with me, and well, my grandparents are, because my parents stay with me, but my grandparents are staying with us in the guest room, and then like my mom orders food, and they order Jim and Nick's, okay? Well, I'm still waiting to eat, but I couldn't eat at that time, so I had to eat mashed potatoes, with gravy, macaroni and cheese. That was just horrible. All of it was horrible. And finally, it came to and then my pastor and his wife and his grandson, they came and they visited me. And then about like a month later, like the next month, I was able to go back to church, and I was like for the first time, and so I was very happy, and like like my pastor gave me like a recognition. I think I said that right. Of like me being back and stuff, and everybody was like, "I missed you," and all like the normal stuff. So yeah, so that was my first time getting jaw surgery, or yeah, and like that was like a whole big surgery that changed my life, and till this day, my like I I am more self confident of taking pictures with anybody now that I have a smile and like a perfect smile, and now that I don't have a big gap anymore. So I am very self confident. I am always self confident, and I encourage y'all or whoever is watching this to be self confident. So, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time I post a video. Comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!